What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm your guy Michael Young, and today we're going grocery shopping, but more importantly I'm going to be breaking down and showing you exactly what I'm getting. All right, guys, we're here in the kitchen. All right, guys, here we are in the kitchen. Just had a successful grocery run. You see 3 receipts here. I usually just do 2 trips, right? I usually just go to WinCo in my local neighborhood, and I go to Sprouts as well. But today I had to grab one thing at Whole Foods just because I'm looking to really be frugal with my money as far as food comes, in the sense of I want to eat everything that I want to eat at home. All the things that I would buy out, or the things that I get attached to out, like we all do. I want to first of all reel it in at home so I can save some money, and second, I know I can make it better health-wise and probably taste-wise for myself. So anyways, let's get right into it, guys. We're gonna go down the line here. So as far as everything you see here, this is gonna last me about 2, maybe even 3 weeks. Obviously not the produce, right? The produce is gonna go a little quicker, about 10 days, no more than 2 weeks. But in general, obviously the cold stuff's gonna last me forever. This stuff's gonna last me for a while. This stuff's gonna last about 2 weeks or so. So without further ado, let's get right into the details now. I separated everything as far as carbs, more so over here. Had a little overspill of carbs here just for the fruit. My protein is going to be right here in the middle, so I count this as obviously protein, the Beyond the Meat burgers, which I highly recommend if you're looking to get off of actual animal products or meat. I highly recommend the Beyond the Meat burger. They are very, very delicious. Like, I bought 4 of them. You guys can't see under here, but I bought 4 of the Beyond the Meats. They were $4, so I had to do it. So going down the line, the flax bread, for example, it's Ezekiel flax bread. Now it's kind of unique because it's about 15 to 14 grams of carbs or so, don't at me. And I know for a fact it's 5 grams of protein. The fiber in it's about 4 grams per slice. So only 1 to a half a gram of fat in each slice. So I count it as a hybrid. It's definitely a carb, it's a carb source, but it's a lower carb source, and it has a good 5 grams of protein, and a slice of bread is good. You have 2 sandwiches, 4 slices of bread, that's 20 grams of protein just in the bread. So sorry if I'm sweating, it's a little hot in here, and I've been running around, so let's keep going. So another hybrid I like to call, just because people always ask, on a plant-based, which this is not all plant-based, but majority 90% is, on a plant-based diet, how are you getting your protein? These hybrids add up. This Ezekiel bread, this the red kidney beans. Now I usually get black because it's 10 grams of protein per 130 grams of cooked beans, but I wanted to switch it up with kidney. I think it's only 9 grams, so it's only a gram of protein difference, but 9 grams of protein. I do 2 servings of that per meal, and I have 2 meals of that, so that's 4 servings total. That's already 36 grams of protein just from beans. So again, those things add up. Now let's go down other protein sources. Cashews aren't really so much protein sources, but I'm gonna really rely on, one second. The only thing that you guys didn't see that's another abundant protein source for me is I'm gonna rely on these guys for my protein. I'm gonna rely on this dehydrated, this TVP, texturized vegetable protein. It's basically dehydrated soy. So I have tofu for protein. I didn't need to buy it because I'm already stocked up, but this is about $1.50 per package, so it's really, really cheap, and it's quick, easy to cook, and it's a plant-based. I have texturized vegetable protein, which is pretty cool because I can just throw this into my rice. I can throw it, yesterday I threw it into my beans. It's just like almost like a crunch, or like some kind of a crummy kind of taste that you can add into all of your dishes. I haven't really specifically used this in a recipe, but I just add it to my recipes. As far as macros go, off the top of my head, each serving is 24 grams. In that 24 grams, you get about 9 grams of protein, 7 to 9 grams of protein, more than half of that, or excuse me, you get about 7 to 9 grams of carbs, more than half of those carbs are fiber, so net is like only 3 grams of carbs in this. Protein, guys, 14 grams per serving, right? You get 12 grams of protein per that serving. Again, 24 grams is the serving size. Out of that 24 grams, 7 of those, let me back up.
Just say it already.
This is 24 grams per serving. So if I weigh out 24 grams of this, it's gonna give me 7 grams of carbs, more than half, I think 4 of those grams of carbs is gonna be fiber, which is really good. It's gonna give me 12 grams of protein, okay? Again, I just wanna make this clear. 24 grams is a serving. So if I get my food scale out and I weigh out 24 grams of this, right? In that serving, it's gonna have 12 grams of protein. So this is definitely something you wanna have. Okay. Other protein sources, while I have this open, is our lentils, okay? Very high in protein. I think about 2 servings of lentils is 25 grams of protein cooked. And then I also have split peas. Okay, we're kind of going on a tangent, but it's okay, this is important. This is about similar to lentils, about 10 to 12 grams of protein per serving. And then of course, last but not least, while I have this open, 2 more things. Pumpkin seeds. They are about half and half protein and fat. So as much fat as there's protein. So say I have a serving of this, it has 12 grams of fat. Well, it's gonna give me 12 grams of protein as well. So very high in protein, all my plant-basers out there. And then last but not least, I put this in my shakes, guys. This is a soy isolate protein I also get from Sprouts. Highly recommend this. It's $6.99 per pound, which is gonna beat all the protein out there unless it's discounted. It's unflavored just because I throw it in with my berries and that does the job for me. So again, those are all my protein sources, just so you guys see. I wanna get back to what I got. As far as groceries, but just so you guys know, I didn't get it in this haul, but I have the tofu, we have the soy protein, we have the lentils, we have the green peas, green split peas, so we have the black beans, we have it all. So those are typically plant-basers protein sources. Now, going down the line, let's go to the fats real quick. This is really fun, I'm really enjoying this. We have cashews here. Now, I bought these, let's see. Just a lot of nuts. Nuts are expensive. I can make almond butter with this. The cashews. What the heck? Oh, maybe on the back.
A few moments later.
These were only $7 for a pound, 1.78 pounds. So almost 2 pounds of nuts for only $7, which is really, really good. It's 3 something a pound. So I had to capitalize and stock up a little bit on the cashews. I love cashews, probably my favorite nut. Pause. I got Crystal Geyser just kind of right by it. This I mix with any fruit drink that I have right now. I have a pink lemonade. I like to water it down with a carbonated water. This one's lemon. It's the Crystal Geyser. It's like 75 cents. It just really elongates how long I drink that pink lemonade. Just mixing it with this, I put a little bit of lemon juice in there. Super, super good and refreshing. It's nice to get away from the soda. More fat sources. So I wanted to get almond butter and peanut butter, but again, I said frugal. That's one of my favorite words. So instead, it was like a win-win. I got this biscotti butter. I've never had it. I've heard great things about it. It's cookie butter. It was only $3.50, and surprisingly, it's actually, I guess you can call it plant-based. It has no animal products in it at all. So the only reason why I was hesitant to call it plant-based because those really, really raw plant-basers, they don't like the canola oil, they don't like palm oil, but at the end of the day, get it how you live, guys. So this biscotti butter, $3.50. I'm really looking forward to trying this. Okay, more fat sources. I got avocados. I don't really buy them because I think they're overpriced. This was 2 for $3 at Sprouts. So Sprouts, I like to get produce as well. But again, this was 2 for $3. So I had to capitalize once again. You guys have seen that sandwich that I make with the avocado, the tofu, the tomato, avocado toast kind of vibe. Super good. You see down here, I have the flaxseed I mentioned before. Kind of going on to carbs now before let's go on to carbs. So We have the everything bagels. I usually always get Dave's Killer everything bagels or the cinnamon raisin or whatever, plain. But you know what? Frugal, right? So you guys saw, because I'm throwing up clips, I forgot, I filmed a little bit, but you guys saw that the everything bagels were like $4.50 and these were like $1.99 or $2.99 something, so I'm saving $2. I think I'm getting more bagels in this as well. Maybe not, who cares, but this is definitely saving money. The biggest difference is this is not organic and there's some enriched, I hit that fly, he's still flying, it's a strong fly. But there are some enriched products in this. Again, I'm not, as long as you take everything in moderation, I've done this before, and if you're eating a lot of this and this is all that's in your diet, yeah, you might run into some problems, but everything in moderation is gonna give you longevity, remember that. Coming back to carbs. Now, I love cereal, and at the end of the day, I like to have something sweet. Let's kind of get into the dessert factor. I like to get into something sweet, so cereal is going to definitely satisfy my palate. Now, in order for me to not only cut down on like the sugar and stuff, but just make my cereal stretch longer, I like to get these right here. I don't really want to, oh, move them. Wow. I don't even know how to say that. I just know that people used to have the, what are those things? Those golden snaps. Comment down below. I know you guys know the cereal that complies with these. I might come, it probably won't come up, but these are just wheat puffs, I'm gonna call them. There's no sugar, there's nothing in them, but what I do is I mix them with this vanilla chai Cascade. This is my first time trying this Cascade, but I know it's gonna be good, right? I'm gonna mix it with this. I believe this is vegan, plant-based. It definitely, oh no, it has honey in it. So it's not plant-based, but it is still a really good choice. Oh, look at that. Got a bee on the back and they're taking the honey from them. Anyway, so I mix these two together. If I want to even make it more voluminous, I'll throw some fruit in there, whether it be frozen. I have some strawberries here. You guys saw I like to put frozen, or I like to put regular fresh fruit in my cereal, or I like to use it as toppings or just eat it. So these are really good here. I'm just gonna put them here. Other things that I like, back in the day when I was young, I used to like to soak like graham crackers in milk. I still have almond milk. I'll probably never go back to regular milk. But I like to soak like graham crackers and things like that. So these Scooby-Doo snacks, as you guys saw, these are $1.99, and I feel like even though this box looks small, I feel like these last for a long time. There's 10 servings of 9 pieces, so I got 90 bones. So if I'm a good boy, I get some Scooby snacks at the end of the day. So these are super good. You know, have a little bit of these with a little cereal. You know, throw these in the milk. You guys already see what's cracking now. So going down the line, we're on a roll here. I gotta put this in the freezer after I talk about it because it's melting, but this is not plant-based. This does have milk in it. This does have animal products in it, but again, we're getting how we live, right? We're getting balanced, right? So, you know, really advertising's everything. I got it because it's Toy Story. It says Toy Story on it. So I was like, I'll get it, Toy Story. Still got to see Toy Story 4. Shout out to Pixar. Toy Story, you know, is in my pastime in my childhood. So this flavor, guys, Carnival Churro Craving. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I love churros, and I don't really care for carnivals that much because all the machines are janky and all the games are rigged. And anyway, so I got this. It's half the calories, or it's light ice cream. So there is 4.5 grams of fat, 26 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein. So, you know, as far as servings for me, I'm just gonna have this with one serving, and I'll, you know, have it with some bones, or I'll just have very light servings of this because I'm not a crazy ice cream goer. I just like to have a little bit of something on the side. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer. I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to get ice cream like this because buying that Halo top and all that stuff was really cool, but it's just too expensive, you know? And I think that, man, you guys are swindling me, and I just, you know, gotta get it how I live. Is the camera right? Yeah, the camera's good. Camera's good. No, the camera's good. Okay, kind of wrapping things up a little bit here. You see the fruit? I got the mangoes. The mangoes are like 50-something cents a piece, so I got 2. Actually, 40-something cents a piece. I got 2. I got large lemons. I use these with my shake. I cut them in half and I peel the lemon out of the peel and I put the whole lemon in there with the seeds. That's why I have a Vitamix. I love it. I have kale because I need to have greens still, right? Still gotta have greens. So I'm gonna have greens. So I'm gonna have greens usually at the night, usually maybe a cup to 2 cups, because I'm gonna have also greens in my shakes in the morning. There's a science to all this stuff, guys. I have mushrooms because they taste delicious and it's volume. You guys saw the red kidney beans. All the frozen fruit is going to be for my shakes. You guys seen the shakes that I make. If you guys want some videos about what kind of food that I'm making, comment down below. Like the video, subscribe, a couple plugs here, just if you want to see some more action. Something really special here. It's the only thing I went to Whole Foods for, and I'm gonna have to put these in the freezer quick again, is the pizza dough. This is $2.50, and this is probably some of the best pizza dough I've ever had. It's like a thick pan crust, so the crust puffs up. You can do so much with it. Obviously, I'm gonna be making pizza, and who knows, maybe some calzone. So $2.50, I got 2. You gotta let them thaw out for like 4 hours, and then you roll it out, and you feel like freaking a pizza, man, and it's awesome. So, yeah, 1 gram of fat, 22 carb, and 5 grams of protein per serving. There's 8 servings. Yeah, this is macro. I was gonna say macro friendly, but not really, but this shit's got some macros in it. Put these in the freezer for they freaking, okay? Making sure we covered everything. You guys know what this is. Comment down below if you know what this is right here. In 3, 2, 1. This is nutritional yeast, delicious. If you're looking for some cheese vibes and you are plant-based, then this is definitely the direction you're gonna wanna go. You do this, some salt, some garlic, some cashews, and some lemon juice. I believe you have a vegan queso. Wow, I think that's exactly how to make it. So super duper good. But you can also just top your food with this stuff too, and I love it. So you guys saw the bananas. I got some jalapeno because I like spice. I got the tomatoes. Green onion is just so good with like teriyaki to me and like a stir fry, so it's really important. But they do go bad quick. So one goal or one thing to get around that for me is I chop them up and I put them in a Tupperware, and they preserve a lot better. You guys saw the kale. You guys, if you guys comment down below if you know what kind of rice this is. Most of y'all know what kind of rice this is if you know me, because you know I'm all about her. But comment down below. I guess I have to tell you because we're in the video, which this is jasmine rice, and let me tell you something about Jasmine. She's lovely, and I highly recommend you guys get it. It's pretty cheap if you get it at bulk in WinCo. It's like 76 cents. I got some the other day, somewhere in here behind this protein. No. What the hell is that jasmine go? My mom take it? Oh, it's up here. I got some the other day. This was way too expensive. I got this at Walmart just because I was there and I needed some rice. And I got the big pack, but I think it cost me way too much, okay? This is always the best way to go in bulk. So, yeah, guys, I think we, first of all, we did this in first take. We did this in first take. It might be a little choppy, but still, we did this in first take. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for that. Second of all, in conclusion, let's add up all this. I want to tell you exactly how much I spent. $55.33 at WinCo. I was blown away. I was like, man, I get the bulk. Obviously, you can see I get the bulk of my food at WinCo. $55.33. Let's round it up to 56. I'll put a tally up there. Actually, no. $55.33. We'll tally it up. Okay. $8.47 at Whole Foods, and that was just for. Oh, that was for the biscotti butter. Excuse me. I got that at Whole Foods as well. And then that was for the 2 pizza doughs. And then last but not least, Sprouts. That cost me $21.87. Okay, so I just rounded everything up to the nearest dollar. So I already did the total. It cost me about $85, give or take $1 or $2, for all of these products. Again, this is gonna last me a good 21 days. I may have to go back for, you know, maybe some kale. I don't foresee me going, maybe tomato. And that's pretty much it. This is gonna last me. I'm gonna freeze most of this. This is gonna last me for hopefully 2, maybe 3 weeks. So I got about 5 or 6 servings of that. So, you know, when I go to the grocery store, I really aim to get in bulk, and you know, sooner or later down the line, I will be getting, you know, going only months at a time and getting, you know, bigger grocery hauls, going to Costco, right, and doing that whole deal. So guys, this is what I'm eating right now as far as getting back into the swing of things, you know, making sure I have a structured diet, you know, just to kind of give you a little overhead. I do shakes in the morning. Sometimes I'll do some toast with it. I'll do 2 staple meals, which for me, that's more so beans, rice, and tofu, right? Chicken, rice, and veggies. Same thing for me, beans, rice, and tofu. So I'll do 2 of those meals kind of in the day, maybe 1 big one. And then at the end of the day, I'll do like a burger, or I'll do like Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday! Which I'm doing this week. And I try to keep it, anywhere 3 to 4 meals. And, at the end of the day, I like to have something rewarding, something sweet. I'm getting the burps here. Something rewarding, something sweet. Maybe I'll have a bagel in the morning with my shake. Maybe I'll have sandwiches in the afternoon, tofu sandwiches. So I just like to make sure I get some variety, and I'm able to get, certain foods that I can not only have in this meal, but I can also have in this meal. So that was our first grocery haul, guys. I'm so glad that we got this video out here for you guys. If you guys found this helpful, useful, entertaining, whatever, go ahead and comment down below. Please like the video, because it's gonna help us just get a little bit more exposure. If this video gets 20 likes, I will, as soon as this video gets 20 likes, I will give you a recipe video within the first week of that video getting 20 likes. Hope that made sense. Give this video 20 likes, I will have a recipe video up within the next 7 days of those 20 likes. So again, subscribe to the channel if you guys like the vibes, if you guys like the energy. Share this with some people. If you guys share this, I will go out of my way and I will make sure that you guys are noticed. I promise you, I do not let a lot of things pass me. I'm very high alert. So if you guys share this, I'll make sure I will share some love back to you in return. And yeah, guys, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace! That was good. What do you guys think? Was that good? 22? That was